Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. You can't make this stuff up. You know, the last couple of days I've been covering the meltdown of some of these CNN figures who have pretty much realized that the network's going to hell in a handbasket, the lamestream media era is pretty much coming to an end. It's all coming crashing down, and in those videos we've noticed that a lot of these people at CNN, these establishment puppets, seem a little bit perplexed. They seem confused as to how this could have happened, as if they had the rug pulled from under them. We're CNN, the most trusted name in news.
This is CNN, the most trusted name in news.
The most trusted name in news. You know, these people are confused as to how it's gone so bad, how the mainstream journalism industry has gone so sideways. But is it really that confusing when they're straight up just faking stuff to get big on the ground wartime reporting? Yup, apparently CNN's up to its old shenanigans, its old tricks, pulling an Anderson Cooper here, I guess you could say. CNN is now being accused of faking a hostage rescue clip, and they wonder why their reputation is down in the gutter and why things are going so bad. Let me show you guys exactly what's going on here. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, friends, so here we got a clip that aired on the 12th of December, where supposedly CNN was in a very privileged position on the ground in a Damascus prison, rescuing a poor man who supposedly had been there for 3 months.
I can't tell though, it might just be a blanket, but it's the only cell that's locked.
Is he gonna shoot it?
We go in to get a closer look. It's still not clear if there is something under the blanket.
Oh, it moved. Is there someone there? I thought I saw it move. Is someone there? Or is it just a blanket? I don't know.
I think it's someone.
Hello? It's okay. Journalist.
I'm a civilian, he says. I'm a civilian.
It's okay. It's okay.
He tells the fighter he's from the city of Homs and has been in the cell for 3 months.
Okay, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
He clutches my arm tightly with both hands.
And now I think you guys are probably thinking what I'm thinking. Now I can't say it definitively, but doesn't that video stink to the high heavens? The first question I have is 3 months, really? Just looking at the length of his hair and his beard, I'm thinking, there's no way. Especially a Syrian man. I mean, we're talking about Mediterranean genes here. That looks like maybe 2 weeks of facial hair growth. Yeah, and maybe roughly the same thing with the haircut. We're supposed to believe that this man has been trapped in this cell for 3 months? He looks perfectly clean. Like he was just grabbed off the street. Hey you, buddy, you walking right over there. Crawl under that blanket and act all surprised once we come in and confused. Oh yes, it's the perfect shot. It just feels so frickin' fake. And in this case, not just fake, but downright odd. The story now takes an interesting turn as CNN is launching an investigation into Clarissa Ward's little report here, because apparently the man in question, the man in the video, we're now learning wasn't just a random civilian, but apparently fact checkers are claiming that he was a first lieutenant in the Syrian Air Force intelligence and served under Assad. And supposedly he's involved in theft, extortion, and has allegedly even killed civilians. So it's just such a weird situation. You know, I guess either CNN's faking the clip here, or this guy just happened to be there the moment the CNN crew pulled up with the camera, and he engaged in the most miraculous escape. Oh, me? No, definitely not. I'm no Syrian war criminal operating under the Assad regime. No, I'm just a lowly peasant who has been trapped here for 3 months, I say. CNN doesn't seem to care too much, I guess because they're just there for the shot. They're just there for the clip, for the hard-hitting journalism. It's such a freaking show. I mean, on the network, they're just showering her with praise.
Another just absolutely remarkable report. CNN's Clarissa Ward in Damascus doing vital journalism. Thank you so much. We'll be right back.
Another just absolutely remarkable report. You know, and they wonder why their networks are tanking. Well, it's because it's all about the shot. It's all about the sensationalism. There's actual war and suffering across the globe, and it seems like these guys enjoy it. It seems like they thrive on it. They want to sensationalize it. They want to make it, you know, even more dramatic than it already is. You know, and speaking of CNN's Clarissa Ward, she does have a little bit of a history doing this.
Clarissa is on the ground right now. Clarissa, tell us what's happening.
Stand by.
Hi, John. So forgive me, I have a slightly unelegant position, but we have just had a massive barrage of rockets coming in here, not too far from us. So we have had to take shelter here by the roadside. We're just about 5 minutes away. Gaza is in that direction. We can hear now a lot of jets in the sky. We could also hear the Iron Dome intercepting a number of those rockets as they were whizzing overhead and making impact in that direction. Heavy weaponry being used. It's saying we can get up now. Where are we moving to? Sorry, just 1 second, guys. Okay.
Just come up and go this way, and then.
All right, so now I can show you the scene here. This is where those militants first came, opening up fire on all these vehicles. There's a baby carriage down there, turned over on its side. You can see over there, Clayton, if you just show in the distance there, some kind of strikes, looks like in Gaza as well. Return fire. Or is that the smoke from the rocket launches? Forgive me. It's a little difficult after being crouched in a ditch to know exactly what's been going on.
Yeah, that's her simulating as if she's in a war zone facing fire, but then immediately as the cameraman pulls up as they both stand up and they pan the camera, you can see that they're nowhere near any oncoming fire. It's like that local fake storm reporting phenomenon.
Okay, picking it up here in Wilmington, North Carolina, right at the Intracoastal, and we're in one of these bands.
So that's Mike Seidel in Wilmington, North Carolina. But as he braces and fights the wind Friday, check out the two guys who seem to walk right by him in the background there with no trouble at all.
Good morning. Well, obviously we're getting a nice break from the rain, but not the flooding. This is essentially now a part of the Passaic River in this neighborhood. It rushed in yesterday through the streets.
You know, it's like the same kind of fake, exaggerated reporting, but just taken to a whole other level. And the worst part, as they're covering sensitive topics like war, yet they turn around and ask the question, just like Van Jones has been asking recently, how are we losing as CNN to Twitch streamer Kai Cenat? Well, it's no wonder. You guys set the bar so frickin' low that pretty much anybody could do a better job than you. Anybody who's even somewhat honest, who acts with a little bit of decency, basically anybody with an ounce of credibility, a camera and a microphone is better than, the majority of the mainstream media. It's really not that complicated. The media has a well-documented, long-standing history of deception. And so no wonder in a situation like this with such a weird, odd encounter being released and it being presented under this narrative of a prisoner being freed who supposedly was there for 3 months, no wonder immediately everybody's brain goes to the same common denominator. This is why the mainstream media is collapsing. This is why it's all coming to an end. Because they thought they'd be kings forever, they thought they'd be in power forever, and the good times would last forever, but these outlets have completely lost their credibility. They've spoiled the well, so to speak, and now it seems like it's all going to you-know-what. And again, really the point, it's no surprise why. Anyways, that's what I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.